Alright, let's go do this. Talk to Lotha. It's only a 14 quest, so we might as well just do it. Also, what does he have? Or you? I thought this was a guy.
Greetings.
Greetings.
There's also another
Mind if I have a look at your...
alchemist I need to talk to. But he's a bit farther down the road because you have to do a quest for him and it's kind of annoying. What do we have? Oh, I need these. They're expensive too. I'm gonna get 4 of these because I need a few of them. And a lot of these require the Ribetto and all this other crap. The blood. This vendor's expensive. 5. Yeah, we just need a lot of the monster hunting bosses. Like the dragons, the necrophages, the freaking... That's pretty much how you get all this blood and all the stuff, is you kill monsters. So that's just stuff you get in time. Did we need a yellow one? Well, there's the green one. We can make this, actually. First cursed ones. We can make that as well. First elemental. That's actually really good, because elemental is kind of a pain in the fucking ass to kill. Like, they're pretty tanky. We don't have enough to make it... There we go. Now we can make this one. Boom. Yeah, elemental are pretty tanky, but they're not too bad. They're fairly easy as long as your gear and stuff's upgraded. 50% attack power. This is like really good. Devour's blood. I don't remember how to get that. First orchids. This one's really, really good because they're fucking, as you've seen, they're pretty damn tanky. And they do a lot of damage. I need one that's verse... Spectres could be pretty good too. Relics are pretty tanky. Necrophages, hybrids, humans and non-humans, drachnoids, beasts. Isn't there one for... Maybe, I mean, maybe they are ogres, huh? The trolls. The troll enemies. I wonder if they're classified as ogres. I think they are. I think giants and ogres, trolls, I think are all part of the same thing. Well, we have enough to do Spectre, so let's do Spectre. We need a green. Might as well buy those while I'm here, just in case. Boom. And now we need... I'm just making shit as I go, man. I might as well since I have the resources, right? That was my last one. Holy shit, that came out of nowhere. I'm sorry, you guys. Snuck up on me. And... yeah... Well, now we're pretty much... What about potions as well? Just more. As far as, like, the herbs... Oh, you require 4 of those. Damn! But yeah, that should be okay for now. And then we got these as well, but that's not too big of a deal. Beto requires those. And we need more of that. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good.
See ya.
Fare thee well. Uh-oh.
And you don't have
Greeting.
recipes, do you?
Greeting.
I didn't even pay attention. No, you do not. Okay, it's that one guy that has recipes.
Fare thee well.
Nice. Look at that. Now we got some fucking superior oils. Sick. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. I got some junk I gotta sell though. Level 35. That's funny. That is too funny. Alright, to the quest. Whoa! Camera.
Hey there.
Faster.
I don't even think you have anything because you're just a merchant.
Greetings.
Usually merchants
Show me
merchants
your wares.
merchants are pretty bland, and I already got all the treasure maps, so yeah, I ain't selling that weapon to you.
So long.
It's not worth my money.
Come closer, stranger.
Is this the plant I need right here? No. It's whatever. It's fine.
Who'll I leave my home to if Chalva dies? Who'll continue?
I think I've done this quest before. Oh, I have.
Mind if I interrupt?
This quest is weird.
Nay. My prayers are in vain anyways.
Here you're having trouble with a curse.
Aye, I am. Look, see it lying there. The horse head on the pole. That's
A nithing kind of curse. Seen this before. They're nothing to scoff at. Can bring misfortune, even death.
aye. And the name carved upon it is Tialva, my firstborn. Boy's feverish, grows weaker by the day. I fear I'll bury him before the next moon. Tried to lift the curse myself, but no luck.
I can help you. One of two ways. First, I can try to convince whoever put up the nithing to lift the curse themselves. Second, I can deflect the curse back on whoever cast it by writing their name on the shaft. Either way, need to know who's behind this.
But I don't trouble no one. Don't know a soul who'd wish it upon me.
Guess I gotta investigate.
Yeah. Hold on a second, because, like, this is, just keep it like that, I guess. Okay. The duplicate items in this game is really awkward.
A nithing. A powerful curse. Name carved on the shaft. Tialva, son of Lothar. Trails fresh. Might want to look around some. What is this? Woman's shawl. Distinctive pattern. Distinctive smell.
How long are you gonna stand here, Geralt? What the fuck were you doing? Like, Jesus. Fucking character.
It's clearing up.
Is it?
Hey there! Come, take a gander.
Too many scents. Can't follow my nose any further. Need to ask around about the shawl. You, Odin?
I am. Hear about me, sonny?
What? Oh, there's a quest for this too?
Where should I look for your son?
East of here, midst the ruins of the fortress. He went there with some rogues from Pharaoh. Met him at the tavern. They filled his head with nonsense about some treasure. I said, Sonny, Pharaoh folk are lawyers to a man. You shouldn't fraternize with them. But he knew better.
How'll I recognize him? All I know is he doesn't listen to his father. Pretty typical for his age.
His name's Olve, a cheerful lad. A bit of a lisp. Nothing special about his looks. Except last I saw him, he was wearing a yellow tunic. Lovely. None other like it in the village. Got it from me a year back, on his birthday.
That ought to do it. I'll look around. No promises, though.
Foreigner, watch your step.
No Nordling will ever understand the Isles. This is Skellige!
Remember last year?
Speedy
Yovan
Oswald,
his
they call
horse.
me.
Remember last
Because I'm
year?
quick.
Yovan his horse.
Clever, eh?
Last night off that.
Who are we talking to?
Huh? Greeting.
Aye? What's it you need?
Any chance you know who wore this shawl?
Course. Yona, our herbalist, lives there, in that hut.
Yep, already met her.
She'll be pleased you found it for her.
Yeah.
What are you?
Real pleased.
God, this game is so buggy.
More trouble.
Found your shawl near Lothar's house. By the knithing you put up there.
How did you know?
Had a hunch. Thanks for confirming it. You know Tjalva's got one foot in the grave.
Good. That bastard should never have been born. Me, I was to be Lothar's bride, but he cast me aside for that flounder. Getting his comeuppance now. Him and that whole ploughing family.
You'd kill a child out of jealousy? Are you serious?
'Tis not jealousy, but dignity that matters here. 10 years we lived side by side. 10 years. I cooked for him, washed his breeches, shared me bed. And he abandoned me with nary a word. The whole village laughed. Stupid bint Yona let herself be had. Oh no, I have not been had. Nor have I forgot.
Want you to lift the curse. I mean it.
Fine, I'll do it. But I've my terms. Lothar's to renounce his son and come back to me.
I'll be sure to tell him. But I think we both know what his answer will be.
A crazy woman.
Come closer, stranger. You know who placed the knifing?
Old friend of yours, Yona.
I might have guessed. Jealous bitch! Can't stand to see others happy. So? Will she lift the curse?
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is renounce your family and go back to her.
Nay. Never! My wife. My son. I'd strip them of honor. Condemn them to poverty. You've got to break the spell, Witcher. Let her die!
Uh-huh.
You might deserve to be punished, but not this way. Fine, I'll do it.
Thanks be to the gods.
Don't bring the gods into it. This is between two human beings.
There's truth to that lad with the ice giant.
J-O-N-N-A. May it be quick and painless.
Excuse me? I've never done that before. So I don't know.
So? Did it work?
It did. Your son should recover soon. And Yona will die.
Thanks, Witcher. 1,000 times over. Me son's dearest of all to me. I couldn't abide it if he'd died. Your reward. Will you eat with us before moving onward?
No. Not in the mood.
There's truth to the ice giant. Hey there.
Now I gotta go check because she's an alchemist.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Uh-huh. Okay. Whatever you say. I guess we could do this quest. It's not too big of a deal losing her as a herbalist because there's a lot of herbalists and alchemists in the game, but she is a alchemist, not a herbalist, but yeah. There's a lot of them in the game, so it's not too big of a deal, but it's weird. I don't know why I'm trying to run there. There's just a random fucking herbalist here. You can have the wolf.
Is no trifle. Have you?
Yes?
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good. May all Skellige know Jennifer of Vengerberg is a common thief.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much. The myth is that Ouroboros created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Ouroboros made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
Where'd you get this mask?
Sailors from Clan Dimon pulled it from the sea, near the Njord Trench.
Yeah, but how can you be sure this is Ouroboros' mask?
Its appearance is exactly as described in the myths.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
On the one hand, a theft. On the other, Ciri's life.
I also care deeply for the girl. I proposed a series of other methods. Yennefer refused to listen. She claimed they would take too long. Whereas she needs immediate results. She has always been hot-headed.
True. At least this time she's got a valid reason for it.
Never mind that she might bring... What? What was that? No. Yennefer's used the mask. Quickly, follow me! We must
She's used it.
the mask.
I need to get my thing real quick over here.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Fucking bugs. Here we go. Good stuff. We gotta do a lot of fighting here as well.
Great.
Oh. Oh, I was hoping to get both of them.
Come on.
Keeps coming up behind me.
What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here.
The power of the mask summoned them.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Well, let's go.
This way. Already found the first spot.
Really? I don't get loot? Lame.
This is the spot. Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until we've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved. Like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot. I learned this at Brenna.
Burn damage is a lot higher. Can you stop shooting my fucking enemy? Dummy.
Well, ready? Use the mask.
No loot.
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
But Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Place is creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. Ciri can take care of it.
Missed.
Time to end this.
Don the mask.
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
Strange quest. But yeah, we gotta get to Kaer Morhen so I can get my other armor set.
Well, ready? Use the mask.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely.
Obviously.
It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally.
You do.
The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves?
This guy,
Look at
dude.
what you brought down on us. If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Relax. Storm's died down. You've clearly got things under control.
For now. But who knows what will be a week or two on?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So,
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
plausible. Considering what happened to the wood, do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
Vision he went flying direction.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can. Geralt, please move before I'm forced to.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... what do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor, though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The
Damn Wild Hunt.
I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjord. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But Why?
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
'Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her. Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the
You freaking
cataclysm
weird cat.
struck
What are
here
you
on
doing?
Upscaled. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard.
You weirdo.
Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
Let's go.
Wait, can't we go together? Right now?
But you detest being teleported.
Don't exactly like potions either, but I drink them when I have to.
You also drink them when there's no need at all. Very well. Let's go. Stay close to me.
Cool.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Saves me from traveling.
Quite a few years since I was last in Hindersfjall. But if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way.
Maybe I got a new location too.
Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the Wild Hunt.
Wait, we're at that one town, aren't we? Yes, we are. See, I would have had to travel all the way over here. Nah. We still have this place as well to get the quest, because I don't know if I've actually been there yet. Sick.
But in the grind they lie. And me,
And what if Craven told the
and
truth?
unharmed.
What if he didn't abandon us, but was...
Stop.
This isn't the town I thought of.
I won't speak of them.
Maybe.
He was our brother in blood.
Over our
We sailed on the same
Yeah, maybe it is.
longship, sat oar to oar, raided the Black Ones together.
But we're dead.
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing. Dear sisters, pardon the interruption,
Yep.
but we've an important matter to discuss.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead? So,
And we're looking for someone who's still alive. Please, this is urgent.
then speak.
They say the Wild Hunt destroyed this village.
That is true, though few believe us. You don't either, I'm sure. Did you see riders on skeletal horses, wearing frost-covered armor?
Aye, that's how it was. They landed on our shores in a ship made of the claws of dead men, like in the ballads. Leif yelled to grab the children. Then they came, cut him across his face. He tried to whisper, only blood came out.
You were to ask about someone, not prod their wounds. That's enough.
What happened then?
Go on.
I ran out to get help, to get Leif. But so many bodies. Yole, Ingvar, little Necky.
Which way did the riders go?
Towards the sea, through the ravine, on horses made of bones. Bones and ice and...
Enough! Get to the point. Now.
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes.
I'm sorry. She is not here.
Unless she lies in a grave. That is, I do not recall one by that name. But I've buried so many, I may have forgotten.
This Ciri, has she a scar here on her cheek?
Yes. Yes, what happened to her?
Don't know. Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables with Craven. 1,000 curses upon him.
Remember anything else? Anything at all?
Only that she seemed tired. Very tired. And her hair was wet.
Great. So we know she bathed. Progress.
I'm sorry,
Craven!
My apologies. Craven. Craven could have told you more.
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did. Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
What did he do to deserve that?
He fled from the wild hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your customs.
You've come too late. He went to the garden to fight Morkvag.
Dude, this next part of the mission where you have to like use black magic to resurrect him is so weird. I'm not a fan of the quest.
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one who sees the contradiction?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
And thus regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal. Very Skelligan.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
Where is this holy garden?
Not far from here. North. We cultivated healing herbs there once.
And now?
Now we walk only as far as the tree the goddess planted. We place our offerings and make our pleas before it.
Those who venture below remain in the garden forever.
Morkvarg. What's that?
Who, you mean?
The vilest man ever to inhabit Skellige. Nothing was ever sacred to him. He attacked his own clan's lands, took gold from Nilfgaard, killed children, pregnant women.
Know the type.
They said he feared only one thing, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg sought to prove how wrong they were, so he sailed to Hindisfjall to ransack the goddess's garden. This was over a decade ago.
Archpriestess Ulva stood in his way. He thrust a blade between her ribs and cast her down in the mud. As her lifeblood left her, she cursed him, and Morkvarg transformed into a beast.
A curse? A monster? You've got some work to do.
I'm not here to work. I can get rid of Morkvarg? Hell yeah.
I can get rid of Morkvarg. Don't know what he's turned into, but a silver sword should do the trick.
It's not that simple. There have been those who have bested Morkvarg, yet he always returns.
So, it's a complex curse, meaning I need more information.
I understand, but I've told you all I know.
Speak with Torridar's son, Einar. He was in the garden when Morkvarg and his men attacked. He saw what happened. Of all the pilgrims there at the time, he alone escaped with his life. He settled in Larvik. You'll find him there at the landing, provided he's not out to sea when you arrive.
Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred grounds, but so be it.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect for Freyr as well.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
Do you? That was a lie. Shit. God, look how pretty this is.
Bow before Mor.
Dude, it's so crazy because like ray tracing in this game and like the global illumination stuff that's built into the ray tracing and the shadows and stuff. Like, this game looks actually incredible. Like if you go to, yeah, right here, it's got shadows and ambient occlusion, which is all part of ray tracing. Like this game looks completely different than non-ray traced. Like it looks so pretty.
We serve her who
And
is burnt
Skellige,
in
like I've
mother
said
and
before, is just one of
crone.
my favorite places in the game, as it is a lot of people who play this game, because it's It's got a mixture of like the mountains, the snow, the multicolored grass. It's just such a gorgeous area in the game. So pretty. And the DLCs are honestly even better. I've never even played the DLCs before, so yeah. Okay. Not sure how long this will take, but it's probably gonna take too long.
Worried this trail might have gone cold.
Even if Craven's dead, we'll manage.
How exactly?
You'll see when the time comes.
You could stand to be nicer sometimes.
I suppose.
Who is this?
But then I wouldn't be the woman you fell in love with, would I?
Oh.
Hey, Geralt.
Hold on a second. Did you just break my fucking... Wow. Wow. She was really easy to kill. Just take it all, whatever. Good stuff. That fucker died so quick. Look at this, man. Like, look how pretty this is. That water's insane. FPS is a bit, sad.
My. That must be Morkvarg. Quite the appetite.
Mm-hmm. Might even call it Wolven.
How far is this quest? 15? Well, not 15. It's on the second part.
Just one morsel.
Ah, yes.
Piece. A crumb. Food. Food. Shite. Not again. Not again.
He doesn't seem happy to see.
Wait till he gets a closer look at me.
So, where shall we start?
Let's go to that tree the sisters mentioned.
Plan to bleed yourself for the goddess?
Not necessarily, but Craven did. We just might pick up his scent.
It looks so good.